What's going on, guys? It's Matt with PSAcollector.com, and we are back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you the top 12 basketball cards recently sold for a massive loss. Now, this is an aspect of the hobby that collectors, investors, influencers, and especially flippers, sports card flippers, they don't want to talk about. And they don't talk about. So I felt like I needed to make a video showcasing sports cards that people are selling right now for a huge loss. And personally, I don't know why they're selling for a loss. Now is not the time to be selling. Now is the time to be buying, in my opinion. Now is a great time to be getting those cards that you've always wanted. Modern day cards. Vintage is kind of, not in basketball cards, vintage is always going to be steadily growing. However, a lot of modern cards have plummeted. And a lot of these cards on this list, just because people are selling for a loss doesn't mean they're bad investment cards or bad cards to collect. I think a lot of players on this list still have good potential. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. I'll let you guys decide which players you agree with selling and which players the seller should have held longer for. And don't worry, guys, I'm going to be doing a follow-up video on this shortly after, displaying the top cards recently sold for a huge profit as well. As a lot of you guys know, I'm constantly looking at the data on sports cards, trying to figure out trends, what cards are going up, what cards are going down. Not just the players, but also, the eras, modern, 90s, vintage, and sets as well. There's so many different aspects of sports cards to consider when it comes to collecting and investing, short-term and long-term. But in my opinion, guys, and a lot of you guys out there already know, the best way to make money on sports cards is to buy and hold. Don't buy and sell. Don't flip. In reality, flipping sports cards for profit, it's not realistic. You can't buy. Don't expect to buy a sports card for $100 and then flip it for $200 in 2 weeks or even a month. I mean, you might get that every once in a while if you snipe an auction on eBay and you go ahead and flip it in a month. That's very rare, and that's unrealistic expectations for the hobby. So you always want to buy and hold, and if you have to sell, if you need the cash, then that's understandable. Then you have to sell. But also, guys, take out of this video, don't overspend. Don't, FOMO into a card, especially the short print ones, the super rare ones. If the price gets a little too heavy, too high, then just back up and walk away. You don't have to FOMO in. There's always going to be another auction or another chance to get a card. Now, if it's a one of one, maybe not, but that's a different story. Anyway, enough rambling. Without any further ado, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into this list. Coming in at number 12 is a 2012 National Treasures Kemba Walker Rookie Patch Auto, number 108, serial numbered out of 199, a graded BGS 8.5, near mint to mint plus condition. Last four of the certification number is 1133, was purchased on October 22nd, 2019 for $698 and sold on February 23rd, 2023, so last month, for $92. Now, $606 is not that big of a loss. I wanted to start this list out small and gradually work my way up. And honestly, guys, this could have been a lot worse because these National Treasure cards, people get a lot of FOMO in on these cards, and it's a nice looking patch, four color patch, white, orange, gray, and blue. So what the seller did is they bought it on PWCC Marketplace and they sold it through Probstein consignment on eBay, which in my opinion, I just would have probably held it and kept it on PWCC Marketplace and made it a buy it now or best offer type deal. Fixed price, I guess is what it's called, or just put it on eBay as a fixed price, because that $92 auction, that is what it is. You can't, the only thing that you can hope for is the buyer doesn't pay and then you get to keep the card. But yeah, a card like this, I would have just listed it buy it now or best offer for, if I bought it for $700, I would have listed it, maybe $350 or best offer. I feel like was a good price, and see what you get. Number 11 is a 2016 National Treasures Ben Simmons, a rookie card, number 53, serial numbered out of 99. Graded PSA 10, gem mint condition. Last four of the certification number is 4450. This card was purchased on February 20th, 2020 for $4,705 and sold recently February 26, 2023 for $870 for a total loss of $3,835. Ben Simmons. I'm not the only one out there that's going to admit this, but I was on the Ben Simmons train. I was really hoping that he was going to figure his his stuff out, but he never did. His cards are pretty much in the sewer. This card isn't even, it's not even autographed. There's no jersey patch, nothing. It's just a serial numbered rookie card out of 99 and paid in 2020, which was like, yeah, February 2020, which around the beginning of the sports card hobby boom. So definitely probably some FOMO going in on this card. The seller is definitely feeling that $3,800 loss on the Ben Simmons. But, you know, he could have held, honestly, I don't know, 870. It's probably gonna. I think 870 was. It could have been a lot worse. It could have gone down to like $100. So he did recoup a little bit of his money. Number 10 is a 2017 National Treasures Donovan Mitchell rookie patch auto, number 113, serial numbered out of 99. Graded BGS 9.5, gem mint condition. Last four of the certification number is 9100. This was purchased on June 16th, 2020 for $13,200 and sold January 19th, 2023 for $8,400 for a net loss of $4,800. Again, guys, this is a card I would have held on to. Not sure why you want to sell Donovan Mitchell right now, especially when you paid such a large amount of money for it. I mean, it's a nice looking card. It's a BGS 9.5. You got the centering 10, edges 9.5, surface 9.5, corners. Corners are always going to be the most difficult grading criteria for the thick patch cards. Got a 9. I think 9's great. 2-color patch, vertical layout. Love the vertical layout on the jersey patch autos. On-card autograph. Overall, beautiful card, I think. I think Donovan Mitchell has a lot of potential. And with the Cavs, I mean, you never know. You just never know. But I would have held this card for sure. I wouldn't put it up for auction. If anything, buy it now or best offer, at least for what you paid for it. Like I said, guys, don't be in a rush to sell unless you need the cash to pay your bills or pay your taxes like I had to. Number 9 is a 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection Dwayne Wade, a rookie patch autograph, number 74, serial number out of 99, graded PSA 7, near mint condition. Last four on the certification number is 3842. Was purchased on October 20th, 2022 for $21,600 and sold on January 4th, 2023 for $14,400 for a total loss of $7,200. This is a PSA 7, not the best grade. However, it is from a nice set. Dwayne Wade, he's surely a Hall of Fame player. On-card auto, 3-color patch. This card was bought and sold multiple times. I believe the most someone paid for it was like $54K, which was back in 2021, I believe. And the price has just fluctuated ever since. Number 8 is a 2020 National Treasures Lamelo Ball rookie patch autograph, number 130, serial number out of 99. Graded BGS 8.5. Last four on the cert number is 7014. Was purchased on September 22nd, 2020 for $18,000 and sold on February 19th, 2023 for $9,000. Total loss of $9,000, $9,000. So 50% of his money was lost. He held on to this for 5 months, guys. Just 5 months. I mean, it's 8.5. The grade that isn't the best. However, nice looking patch. Not the best patch, but it's decent. 3-color patch. Autograph isn't great. Lamelo Ball doesn't have the best autograph. It is on card. It's a vertical layout. Out of 99, 18,000. I think he overpaid for it. Maybe he started to sweat a little bit when he saw the sports card market kind of correcting itself. Definitely not a card I would have sold. I would have held on to it. At least best buy it now or best offer. But it is what it is, guys. $9,000 down the drain. But for this guy, that was probably nothing. Just it's gambling money for him. It's fun money. But for me, I mean, that would have been a big hit. Number 7 is a 1997 Topps Chrome Tim Duncan rookie card refractor, number 115, graded PSA 10, gem mint condition. Last four on the cert is 4330. Was purchased on November 20th, 2021 for $18,000 and sold on February 12th, 2023 for $6,300 for a total net loss of $11,700. I mean, Tim Duncan, Hall of Fame, one of the best basketball players of all time. Why would you buy for $18K and sell for $6,300? These refractors, guys, this is a long-term hold for me. I would never dream of selling it for $6,300. never dream of putting this card up for auction. This is not a card you put up for auction. If you do, you make sure to do it at the right time, when the hobby is essentially booming. I would wait for the next explosion in the hobby, which is coming, guys. Don't worry, it's coming, okay? I would just waited. And I understand guys out there with families or with bills or whatever, and you just got to do what you got to do. I've been there, guys. Don't worry, I've been there. But this Tim Duncan refractor, I would have sold so many other cards before selling this one. You never know people's position. So I'm not trying to shame anybody in selling ever. Guys, I would never do that. I'm just letting you guys know my strategy. If I had this card, this would have been the last card I put up for auction, for sure. One of the last cards. It depends on what other cards I had. Whoever bought this card for $6,300, they're gonna double their money easy in a year or two. Just give it time. They're going to double their money. I mean, I can almost guarantee you paid $6,300 for this. Once the next boom happens, easy $12,000 card. Number 6 is a 2019 National Treasures Stars and Stripes Ja Morant Rookie Patch Auto, number 118, serial number 30 out of 30, graded PSA 9, mint condition. Last four on the cert is 3399. Was purchased on September 22nd, 2022. For $51,000 and sold in January 19th, 2023 for $35,400 for a net loss of $16,200. Ja Morant, I get it. There's a lot of hype around him. He has a lot of potential. He's in a lot of highlights. He's also recently in some drama, which, it's never bad to be in drama as long as you're not getting arrested or doing anything that's frowned upon, like domestic violence or anything. No, he's just being a kid, in my opinion. Ja Morant, he's just being a kid. He's getting out his kid face, essentially. But I wouldn't have sold it. If I paid this much money for it, no way would I have put it up for auction. No way. Hold. Buy it now or best offer. Fixed price. Fixed price. You pay $51K for it, and you're desperate for cash. $40K fixed price. $45K fixed price, and or best offers. See what happens. Maybe he did that. I don't know. But this was a risky card to put up at auction in January. Risky option. $16,000 loss. FOMO definitely got the best of the buyer on this card, I feel like. Yeah, $51K is too much. That's way too much for this card. Number 5 is a 2018 Panini Donruss Optic Luka Doncic Black Rookie Card Autograph 1 of 1, number 177, graded BGS 9, mint condition. Last four certification number is 5174. Was purchased on February 19th, 2022 for $162,000 and recently sold on March 16th, 2023 for $75,000, netting the buyer an $87,000 loss. So you pay $162,000 for it, and you put it up for auction in March 2023, and you get $75,000 for it. You lost $87,000. That's a big hit. That's a big hit. My stomach, I can't even stomach, losing that much money on one card. But you never know, guys. This could have been chump change for this guy. But it's a sick card. It's a 1 of 1. It's an on-card autograph. It's one of the holy grails of the Optic set to get. The rookie card, the Luka cards. $75,000, I feel like, is still a good price for this card, though, too. So, did the buyer get a deal? I don't know, man. We'll see. But that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Another card I would have held on, too. I would have held on this card and just seen what happened, opposed to taking the $87,000 loss. Why bother? Why just not take the $162,000 loss if Luka got injured or whatever or something? You have the card and you always have it, but now you don't, and you're down $87,000. Number 4 is a 2019 National Treasures Zion Williamson Rookie Patch Autograph Gold Parallel, number 108, serial numbered out of 10, graded BGS 9, mint condition. Certification number last four is 7650. Was purchased on April 16th, 2022 for $156,000 and sold on January 19th, 2023 for $66,000 for a net loss of $90K. Not much I can say about this. Nice looking patch, 3-color, on card, decent autograph, not terrible. Some thought was put into it at least. A very rare parallel gold out of 10. $90,000 tax write-off right there. Number 3 is a 2018 Panini Prism Trey Young Black Prism Signatures, a rookie autograph, number 5, 1 of 1, serial numbered 1 out of 1, graded BGS 9.5, gem mint condition, certification number, last 4 is 0237. This was purchased in March, on March 19th, 2022 for $276,000, over $250,000, and sold on July 21st, 2022 for $90,000. For a total loss of $186,000. Why in the world would someone pay that much money and then 4 months later sell it for a major loss? I don't think this is a case of a flipper trying to, I don't know, man, a 4-month hold on such a rare and expensive card just to kind of toss away. Doesn't make sense. I mean, why spend that much money on a card if you don't want to hold on to it? I just don't know. It's flippers. This is the world we live in the hobby nowadays. Definitely would have held on to it, listed it, buy it now or best offer or fixed price. But maybe he did, and maybe he got no bites, so he just said, forget it, put anything up for auction and take him a loss. Who knows, guys? Who knows? Number 2 is a 2008 Topps Chrome Kobe Bryant Gold Refractor, number 24, serial numbered out of 50. Graded PSA 10, gem mint condition. Last 4 on the cert is 2914. Was purchased on November 20th, 2021 for $312,000 and recently sold on March 16th, 2023 for $54,000 for a total loss of $258,000. Wow, dude. I just can't fathom. I can't fathom. These losses really just kind of, man, dude, I feel it. I've never had a loss anywhere close to this big on the sports cards. One card, I understand it's a Topps Chrome, it's a gold card, gold refractor, only 50 of these cards exist, and this is a PSA 10. I'm not sure what the population report on the 10 is, probably not many. 2021, November, that was probably the height of the sport card boom. So this is probably, I don't know, somebody with a huge wallet expecting to sell this for $500,000, I guess. I'm not sure why you would spend that much money on a 2008 Topps Chrome. I get it, LeBron James and Kobe on the same card. However, that's not going to go very far with the majority of collectors out there. Not many people in the hobby have $500,000 to spend on a cool card with LeBron and Kobe on it, which there's nothing special about 2008. Like it's not like that was Kobe's last year in the NBA or anything. FOMO, guys, it had to have been FOMO, and a little bit of a miscalculation, I guess. It had to have been a miscalculation. There's no other explanation why $312,000 was spent on this card. $258,000 loss. Coming in at number 1 is a 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection LeBron James, a rookie patch autograph, number 78, serial number out of 99, graded BGS 9, mint condition. Last 4 on the certification number is 5853. Was purchased on July 21st, 2022 for $1,200,000 and sold on January 19th, 2023 for $564,000, which isn't terrible, guys. That's not a terrible selling price by any means. The seller had a net loss of $636,000. If you guys had this card, would you have held it longer, or do you think he got out at the right time? $500,000. The guy who bought this card, it's nothing. It might not even have been a guy. It may have been like one of the tech investing companies, whatever, that were trying to buy cards to sell share fractions of. You never know with who's buying these cards. You got to remember that as well. It's not just your average collector out there spending their money, life savings on these cards. No, it's a lot of times it's companies or investment firms. I'm not sure, guys. Whoever it is, they definitely had some explaining to do with a $636,000 loss. Don't overspend. There's always going to be another opportunity that comes around where you can get the card or a collectible or memorabilia, whatever you want. So, don't FOMO in. If you start sweating, your heartbeat starts picking up and, you're like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can afford this, then back away. That's you got to have patience. That's the number one thing to have in this hobby is patience. And that's going to take you a long way. All right. So appreciate y'all watching. Click that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. See you on the next video.